back in Canada. It's been such a wild ride since the last video that I posted. I think the last sort of check-in that I would have done would have been in London before going to Mumbai. And there are so many things to say about that. So when I traveled to India, I was staying in hostels. It was the monsoon season. The circumstances really didn't allow for good quality video, and at least not in this sort of style of video. And I took a break from posting, which was actually really nice because I think I needed to take a break from the regular posting. It was getting to be a bit much, and I think it's nice to take breaks. But while I was in India, I was in India for about 4 months altogether. I did 1 month in Mumbai, but I had like already bought my return ticket, so I went back to the UK. But then I felt like I really needed to go back to India. So my visa allowed me to stay there for another like 5 months if I wanted to, and on the same visa, and which hasn't yet expired, and I still have like some time left on it. So I could maybe go back to India for like 1 more month before having to get another visa. But I had a wonderful, wonderful time. By the end of my first month, I just randomly got into a Bollywood film, but not just any Bollywood film. I got into War II, which was like one of the top Bollywood films of the year, and it was playing across the world. I was actually really shocked when it came out. I was like, wow, I can watch this in like any theater, even though it's coming out of India. And I thought, like, this is a pretty wild time that I had there. Rubbing elbows with the Hrithik Roshan was one of the stars of the show, and Junior NTR was the other. And I got to film with them on the same like really amazing set for like 6 days. And it was just the most amazing experience for me, having a background in like performing and always looking to the movies as something that I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to break into it. Anytime that I had tried to find agents, it was, quite an uphill battle. So the little kid in me that was watching films and just really wanted to be in them was so overjoyed. So then when I was on set of War II, I was on the Janabi Ali set. So this is the hype song for the film. And a lot of the first day of filming, I felt very uncomfortable because it was the first time I'd been on a film set, let alone like a top tier film set. And I've worked with large shows. Like I was part of the tech crew for Broadway Bears 2 years ago. And I have worked on like somewhat large scale theater productions, and I've made my own like music videos and things. But to be on like a real set at that level in like a major studio was just like a dream come true. But I'm really glad for this time back in Canada because I really needed it. I like traveling all as much as I have. And if you don't know this about me, I have had intestinal surgeries, which has left me more sensitive to a lot of foods. So traveling and drinking the water in many different places, my body was definitely feeling it. And now that I've been here for a month and a half, my body is feeling it's in much better shape than it was then, which is fantastic. I also, on my way back, so I did, oh yeah, and then the other thing that I did before I left India, I got into another major Bollywood film. I believe it was a scene from King, because Suhana Khan was in it and doing some really cool action shots, and I got to be there for it. So it was only one day of shooting, and I had this like very fancy dress and was dancing in a bar until craziness happens and then running away. So I got to like run for my life, which was hilarious and super fun. All right, so that's it for me. I hope you're doing well. Sorry the update took so long to get out there, but I do still exist. I am still working on stuff. And you can still listen to my music. You can have me as a health coach. You can't yet buy my book, but if you are interested in publishing it, let me know. Let's talk. All right, bye.